Hi guys, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. We are here with my mage Violet Hawk, and last time we explored Hightown, Lowtown, and the docks. We helped rescue a Haremont from being assassinated, and we dealt with these swindlers who were trying to con people with these sacred ashes. So now we're gonna just talk to Mom and get the birthright quest started. We'll go talk to Varric and just keep exploring.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
This isn't a dream?
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester. Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
What? Tell me about our family.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
And there's no friendship or rivalry games with Carver at all in this conversation, or the one next part where we talk to him, so you can say whatever you want. What exactly did the will say?
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in Pinafores, girl. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Oh, of course not. Why should you do something reasonable?
Why so defensive?
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
What daft bastard leaves that behind?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Maker, what a mess. I want to make things better for Mother, but some of what Gamlen says, I'm having a hard time hating him. Playing caretaker for someone else's life. Stuck in their shadow. That's no way to live.
And there it is.
Look, if you want to join the fight over who lost the most, fine. But I never lived here. Mother even gave me her old key to try and stir something. But I didn't know Grandfather. Finding his will doesn't matter to me.
Then let's make it matter to you.
You want a connection? This is where we'll find it.
The once mighty Amels? A bunch of slavers are squatting on that dusty glory.
What have you heard?
Uncle's a chatty drunk. He was up to his neck and signed everything over. That's who has the estate. Apparently, the most extensive wine cellar in Kirkwall is now a slave highway from the Undercity. That's the family legacy.
Well, that can't continue.
That sounds like an arrangement that needs to change.
And what if it does? We still aren't important enough to actually live in the place.
Baby steps, Carver.
All right, sister. If the key works, we'll clear the estate from the Undercity up. I don't know if this will help, but I do feel like hitting someone.
Talk to Puppy here.
He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields.
Wanna play?
Come on. Let's play Fetch the Invisible Ball.
He just needs to get out more. Don't you, boy?
But Gamlen might miss him.
But if he's with us, who'd keep Gamlen's debt collectors away?
Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with dog? Real easy to remember.
I think I'm going to name him Ares. He is now the dog of war. puppy. But yeah, make sure you always click on your puppy when you come back to Gamlen's house, because sometimes he'll have little cutscenes and stuff. Wake up, sleepyhead.
Come on, boy. This is no time to play dead.
And then he goes back to sleep. He's like, nope, I'm asleep. Okay, let's check out our mail here. From a Thenril. Your year's up and you're free to go. Despite what you think, we had a good thing working together. I might pass along an opportunity or two if you're willing to get your hands dirty. Stay safe at Thenril. The Black Emporia. Got an invitation. And then this is for Sebastian's quest. So we've got to kill 3 groups of the assassins. So there's one in Sundermount, the docks at night, and then the Wounded Coast. Alrighty.
One scrubbing brush. Never used.
I also went ahead and went through all the DLC armors and stuff, kind of organized them. It took a while, so I didn't figure you guys would want to watch me do that. But now it's all organized and such.
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
Gamlen and Mel, payment is now 2 months late, sir. Interest accrues, as you're well aware. You'll find yourself barred from our establishments unless payment is made. Think no better, card sharp, or numbers runner in Kirkwall will deal with you. I certainly hope this matter is attended to before steps are taken. Let us avoid further unpleasantness. Gallard. Or Gallard, I don't know.
I feel itchy just looking at that thing.
Yeah.
Looks like the dog's trying to tunnel his way out of this hovel. Can't blame him.
So let's go ahead and go to the hangman and talk to Varric.
Ferelden in the guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
Drinking from their tub again, huh?
You have when you're dealing with this lot. Let's see how you like drunk men pinching your ass and trying to lick you. Ugh!
Welcome to the Hanged Man.
Any news?
What's the word on the street?
You hear about the Earl of Redcliffe? Some say Andraste herself reached down and cured him so he could unite the land.
Sort of, I guess.
Any other news?
The craziest thing. Apparently, the pigeon population has taken a nosedive in Ferelden. Weird, huh? What kind of sick individual preys on those innocent things?
A big old golem who doesn't like birds.
Thanks. I should go.
Anytime. Drinking
Love
from
the
their tub again.
shale reference.
You have to when you're dealing with this lot.
Okay, make sure you kind of go back in here, because there's a little room back here, and sometimes there's stuff. As always, check it both during the day and at night. Okay, I think that's all in here for now.
So, what do you do, Adelaide?
You know I'm a guard. Why are you asking?
I mean in your off-duty hours, for fun. You've heard of it, I hope.
These are my off-duty hours.
And the trend of you scaring the piss out of me continues.
Nice. So we picked up the Shawl of Dale's daughter. I believe the owner is in the Blooming Rose, which gives us a reason to go there. I believe one of the groups that we have to assassinate for the Vigil's Keep quest is also in the Blooming Rose, I think. It's been a while since I've done that quest, so... I also stored some of my potions in the chest in Gamlen's house. That way the game would give me more. This area back here will be open once we pick up Isabella. There's not usually anything in Varric's room, but it's always a good idea to check anyway, because you never know. Varric, let's have our little business discussion.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
You can say whatever you want in this first one. It doesn't do any friendship or rivalry. However, the next one does. Do we have a bad entrance?
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Well, unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
How can you be so sure?
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
And if he knows nothing?
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Okay, so the first dialogue will give you +5 to friendship. The second will give you +15 to friendship. And then the last one will give you, I believe it's +15 to rivalry. I've rivaled Varric, I think, twice, and I just don't enjoy it. He is just meant to be a friend. So we're going with, fine, let's do it your way.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messer, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
See, 15 friendship.
Decades for the other Blights to run their courses. This one? Less than 2 years, don't you see?
So since we're in Lowtown, we might as well pop over to Lyrene's and find out where Anders is hiding.
Stop looking at me.
What's your issue now, Little Hawk?
Little Hawk.
Don't call. Just don't, all right? You're looking for fodder for your stories.
Do you think you're that interesting?
I have enough trouble being overshadowed as it is. I don't need to get caught under an imaginary me, too.
Don't you worry. I'm not in the business of lullabies or children's stories.
Okay. I also need to sell, like, all of that stuff from the DLCs that I can't wear, the warrior and rogue gear. Okay. Well, I don't need the dagger. And see, it literally gives you 1 copper for all of this stuff. It's kind of depressing, but there we go. We're up to over 8 sovereigns now, so we're doing good. All right, let's go to Lyrene's.
I'll send word to the healer that...
My son's hurt bad. Cart overturned on him in the blasted bone pit.
Everyone in your turn. I promise we have donations coming in. There will be food and medicine for all of you.
Let's see if there's anything in here first. She occasionally will have armor upgrade for, I think, Anders. See if she's got anything now. Probably not, but you never know. Ah, Rune of Frost. There we go. Let's talk to her.
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
Looking for someone?
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden? The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden? Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
I'm not gonna bother him.
Then I'll only ask very smart questions.
I do not joke, Sirrah. You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
If you promise not to harm him, you'll get friendship points from Bethany, Varric, and Meryl. If you say too good to be true without kind of exploring stuff, then you'll get friendship points from Varric, just him. And if you say tell me where he is or else, you'll get rivalry from Varric. This is something that was added in from a mod, and she basically will say something like, tell me if he has killer eyes and a great smile, I'll marry him on the spot. And it's cute, but we're trying to get some friendship points, so I'm gonna go with he sounds too good to be true.
No one's that selfless. He's probably got bodies hidden in his basement.
Sounds
He's
accurate.
certainly grim enough. I've never seen a man carry more sorrows, but he's done only good for the Fereldans here. I suppose you can seek him out. Anders certainly hasn't turned anyone else away. Look for the lit lantern in Darktown. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
My wife died yesterday. I'm taking up a collection to afford the burning.
Okay. So now we're gonna get ambushed by a bunch of cranky Fereldans. There they are.
Hey, we heard you in there, asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
Okay, so if you go with back off, you're gonna get rivalry points from most of them. If you're diplomatic, you have the option to talk them down yourself, and you'll get like some friendship points from a bunch of people. But the best thing to do here is to have Carver do it, because you'll actually get 10 friendship from him, because he likes you actually asking him for help.
You want him safe? Don't pick fights with other Fereldans while the Templars are after us all.
Ferelden? But your clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Make her bless the rule of our King Alistair.
Alright. Let's get some brownie points with Carver. Let's see where everybody's at. Oh, he's starting to slowly go this way. It just takes a lot of work. She's doing good. Yep. Let's go ahead and hit up the Black Emporium. Haven't been there yet.
Some of the people you've been associating with, Carver.
Talk to my sister. She's the one in charge.
Maybe, but I know you get around. This city's full of people who are dead set on ending badly. I don't want to see you end up the same way.
Would asking you to stop spying on me help in the least?
No.
Black Emporium.
Customer. Thaddeus, stand straight. Places, everyone. Welcome to the Black Emporium.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I am the great and magnificent Xenon, the antiquarian.
Nice to meet you.
That's Gollum's name. He is Thaddeus Gigantus Crumbum the Third. He's my favorite.
Okay. Andraste nude repose. Invisible.
Please don't fondle Andraste.
I'll try not to. Yikes.
The Templars sometimes come here, you know. The bloodstains take just weeks to clean up. Poor Thaddeus.
This is some free stuff that Xenon will give you.
Those plebeian items. Take what you like. No charge.
Thank you. I appreciate
No
it.
charge, Thaddeus. You hear me? All manner of craft.
So he's got some potions here, some elixirs and stuff, but they will be here basically until you buy them. I mean, if you don't buy them till Act 3, they'll still be here. So we don't have to get them this act. Like, we have to get the one, the tome from Hightown with Hubert. Ooh.
Lore gathered from throughout Vegas.
Awesome.
Price is negotiable.
Good to know. Yeah, keep that for now, Carver. Actually, I think I'm gonna give her that for now. I'm gonna keep her in that. And then I've got the Staff of Parlathan on, which I believe I'm going to keep for now. Yes. That's for a rogue, so put it in the junk. That's for level 6. It's for a warrior. Okay. See if there's anything we want. I mean, there's definitely some cool stuff, but I mean, this is a good ring. I usually end up buying in usually Act 2. Gives a nice +1 to everything. Increases your XP and your damage resistance.
Don't manhandle the urchin. He's not for sale. Find your own.
Okay. Bye. I'm gonna run home real quick and pick up this mail, as I believe this is for bait and switch.
What am I, your servant? There's a letter for you on the desk.
Thank you. Bait and switch. So we've got to talk to Anso. This is the Fenris quest. A lot of the time I don't get it till after Tranquility, but I'm going to get him first this time because he'll have some interesting dialogue when we first meet Anders, so... Don't know if I want to go back there. No, I don't want to go there yet. I'm going to wait until I am ready to talk to Anders so I can just kind of hit it all at once. So, I think we're going to switch to nighttime. Let's go ahead and go to the docks first. There's all these gangs. You have to wipe out the gangs, and then you'll get some money and stuff.
How can these nighttime streets be so dangerous? We should clear these idiot thugs out.
Well, yeah. Got my rock armor. All right. First group. Come on.
There! I'll deal with this! Hit him where I'll stick you like a pig! You'll die screaming! Get back!
That was all me!
Go down! Ha! What a mess! Let's finish this! I'll stick you like a pig!
I've got this one!
Go down! How about you? One less to worry about. What a mess!
All right. The Redwater Raiders.
The gates to the Canary. They do not like visitors.
You're pathetic!
Let's finish this!
I'll tear you apart!
That's enough!
You're pathetic! Who's laughing now?
One enemy at a time.
Okay, that was the first group we had to take care of for Sebastian's quest. We can go down the disused passage, but I am going to take the other entrance because once you leave the area and come back, then the gangs will refresh. So, and one way to do that is just go through the disused passage and come out on the other side. That way we can get the final part of it sooner, where we have to fight the boss. Also, Varric now has a ring that enhances lockpicking. It came with the special deliveries. So he should be able to pick this. Yep. Awesome. So let's go deal with any other gang people. Let's go this way first. those guys are actually for the Amaranthine quest. We'll just have to see if we get lucky enough to get that bug. But a lot of the time it doesn't usually trigger till I get Isabella, so we'll see what happens. Come on, gang people. Attack me. There's probably another setup here.
Not a wise place to linger.
I'm planning on it. Yep, there we go.
Let's finish this! To worry about. It's done. There! Go down! Get back! Now you fall! I'll deal with it. Gotcha! One less against us.
Anyone else? Yeah, I see you back there. Don't think I don't. Those, that's one of the groups of the Amaranthine conspirators we have to take care of. So we'll do that. Come on.
One of Joanna's.
You're gonna go down! Okay, now you fall! You're pathetic for anyone else. Nicely done.
Okay, that's one. I think there's 3 more to go, I believe. Let's go down here. And then by the time we get to the other side, the gang should have reset. There you are. Now I can get you.
Let's finish this!
There he is.
Everyone see that? Down!
Can't do anything with him until... Yep, there it is. Now we can get him. Yeah, when they've got that up, they're immune to spell damage, which is kind of a pain. Memory serves, there might be a trap in here, so I'm gonna just take Varric to be safe. Might be the next room. Death root. Yay. Yep, thought so. You alright?
You all right?
Want the best? Take it from the worst. Then sell to specialists like you. Always willing to give a discount to the people who save my skin.
Okay, so we got a trap.
We're good to go.
The way out. I'll look around just a little bit more before I investigate his wares. It's another find and deliver quest. Have the shield. Hold on to that for now. Not a bad build.
Stay still and try not to make any loud noises.
Yeah, you could have let me know a little bit sooner before I literally just was exploded backwards. It's like they'll let you know, but it's never in time.
I don't make my guards fight gangs in dark corners, but if you'd like to help...
Oh, so it's fine if I get killed, but just not your guards. Well, that's good to know. Let's see. Start this way, I guess. Yeah, there's one set right down there. Well, not sure why I randomly switched to Carver there.
There! That's right, you heard me! How about you? What a mess. Now you fall! Go down!
Probably nothing else over here. No. There's probably one on the other side. I think I'm going to get Petrify. Okay, so we're gonna have to add in the Petrify. So let's go with enemy. Let's go with rank. And let's go with elite or higher. And then we're going to use petrify on them. That way it takes the bigger boss out of the fight for a while. Yes. Probably one over here, either on the upper or lower levels. Let's see which. Looks like upper.
Get back! What a mess. I'll deal with this. There! There's more of them! Get back! What a mess. Gotcha! Let's finish this! One less to worry about. Gotcha!
Ah, so this is where their base is, so we can get rid of them. Here's this route. Don't overuse it. All right. So now, to go over and take care of this guy. Varric, are there any traps? Please tell me, like, now. So I don't, like,
Well, at least it's not
explode.
boring. It can't be good!
Stop running! I will show you!
Ah, you. Let's petrify him. There we go. Get him.
Down! You will fall!
Anyone else? Feel like there's more, but yeah, there's probably more in one of these rooms. That was the boss, though. Leech. Let's see. Any traps, Varric? I would prefer not to get blown up. Or launched, you know, halfway across the room.
Now we fight!
Yep, there's more.
We've got company! Now you fall!
Who's laughing now, huh?
Are there more? Yeah, there's more. Somewhere. Okay. I wish they'd all just come out at once. Okay, so they're probably in one of these upper rooms. Run around the edge here, see if there's anything at the far end. Yep. Ah!
That's right, you heard me! There!
Done and down.
And there's still more. Boy, they really spaced these guys up. Level up Varric here. Did it end that one? Peer pressure. Okay. If there were any more of them are. Went in here. That's locked. Say, we must have missed something. Okay. That's not even open.
I am ready. They are not.
Oh, so we had a couple more out there, did we?
That's enough! Oh, I've got... Making the world a better place, one enemy at a time. One more for me. We're keeping score, right?
Finally. Really annoying when they're so spaced out like that. So the Red Jenny person should be out here.
Good job in there. In fact, get rid of any other groups like that, and I'll be at the Hanged Man with some toys as reward. Courtesy of some interested
friends. Okay. Let's head to Lowtown. Well, actually, just go. Let's go the Hanged Man. This is the Amaranthine quest lady, but
don't bother me.
You've been drinking?
No. Maybe. Yes? Face it, you don't pay me enough to stay sober at work.
But it's possible if the bug triggers, we may get the quest from her later. Like I said, usually it doesn't trigger till after I have Isabella for some reason. Varric. So you just click on her. She should pay us.
I removed another bunch of lowlifes.
Good news. We like a calm city to play in. Enjoy.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
So,
Well, we can do our first round of trying to clean out Lowtown here. And Mirren may jump us.
Always calling and getting rid of idiots. Especially thugs who target the streets just because it's dark.
Free drinks for the guards. But accept, and you wake up in the alley.
Good to know. Okay, he is not here yet. But he will be eventually. It's always a good idea to clean out all the various baddies before you talk to Anso and start on Fenris's quest.
Stop, brave fool!
I can't blame you! Recovery! Don't need any witnesses! Let's cut the blind open!
Another wave! Go down! Let's finish this! There! How about you? And stay down!
Don't need any witnesses!
The fighting start! Beyond the circle, get
Victory.
more!
Okay. Let's go back up toward the alienage. See if there's anything down there. Yep.
Hit him where it hurts!
Let's finish this!
Any witnesses!
I'll deal with this. Get back! Let's finish this! Ha! Now you fall! What a mess.
Let's do this!
I'll deal with this. Get back!
Making the world a better place one enemy at a time.
Never a shortage of idiots who think they can take the streets in the dark. But good reward in getting rid of them.
Yes, you said that already. Ah, and there's another Enigma of Kirkwall, so that means we have two. There was one lingering from that first group, apparently. If there's anything right here, no. Let's go ahead and go down here then. Ah, Samson. Hello.
Hey, you got any dust? Dwarf dust? I'm hurting here.
No. Try to kick the habit.
Here we go! Stop! Greetings from the coterie! Now you fall! You will fall! Showing up uninvited. I could do this in my sleep. Get back! That's enough!
Somebody want to drop the face?
What a mess. Enough! You will fall!
I love it when a plan works out.
Okay, I'm not going to talk to Anso yet. Because we'll have to kind of juggle our party a little bit to avoid getting rivalry from people we don't want to get it from. Go in the hangman and let these gang guys recycle a bit. Okay, but I think this is a good place to end the episode. Next time we'll finish clearing out the gangs and get started on Fenris's bait and switch quest. If you're enjoying the videos, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot and it's very much appreciated. Thanks, guys.